Hello, I'm Jasmine Cox from North Carolina State University from Dr. Pasquinelli's Thermodynamics for Textiles Engineers class. I will be discussing how does temperature affect a flute. So, how does the flute work exactly? The sound the flute makes all begins inside the main body of the flute, which is filled with a column of air. When a flautist blows across the main mouthpiece, that column of air begins to vibrate in the mouthpiece and out through the endpipe, better known as the foot joint. The pitch a flute gives is based on about three things. Inertia, which means how hard is it to change the speed and direction of the air's motion. Stiffness, or how strongly the air column resists air's inflow or outflow. And finally, the pattern of open holes along the body joint when the flautist fingers various notes. The shorter the air column, the higher the pitch. This is why a piccolo, which has a much shorter body joint than the flute, plays at a much higher pitch. And finally, how does temperature affect a flute's pitch? To decrease the amount of air in the column, flautists heat up the air by warming up. Hot air is less dense than cold air. With fewer air molecules in the flute, the air in the column has less mass and vibrates faster, which will cause a higher pitch. As a flute player warms up, during the warm-up the pitch gradually rises. The pitch of the flute can also be affected by weather and other changes in the temperature of the surroundings. For example, in cooler temperatures, such as unheated rooms or cold wind, the pitch of the flute goes flat. And in hotter temperatures, such as hot lights on stage, the pitch goes sharp. And now, to prove this true, I will play a B flat on the flute without warming up. Looking at the tuner reads that the B flat is about 5 cents flat. On the previous slide, I played a B flat on the flute without warming up. The tuner showed that the note was about 5 cents flat, meaning that the pitch was lower than it should be. In order to raise the pitch and the temperature of the air molecules inside the body joint, I warmed up for about 2 minutes, and now I will play a B flat again to see if the pitch is raised. According to the tuner, the B flat is right where it needs to be, which means after warming up, the pitch was raised about 5 cents, proving that the higher the pitch, the more you need to warm up the air molecules.